Angel says, before it's too late, your soulmate will confess something that changes everything. Type 1111 in the comments if your spirit feels that something is shifting right now, because what's about to unfold will confirm what your heart has quietly known all along. He's about to speak, but not just with words, with truth that have been burning in silence. Keep watching, because in a few moments you'll hear what heaven wants you to understand. Before it happens, he's not who he used to be. He's becoming who God meant him to be for you. For so long, he tried to bury what his soul already decided. But heaven never allowed his peace to rest. Every time he tried to forget you, his spirit trembled. Every time he walked away, his dreams turned into visions of you, because you are not a memory, you are his mirror, his reflection of divine purpose. Angel says, before this chapter closes, truth will speak louder than fear, and it will come through his voice. He's been wrestling with guilt, shame, and what-ifs. He thought he could rewrite destiny by choosing logic over love. But heaven doesn't rewrite what it designed, it resurrects it. You were never just a moment. You were on a mission. And now, as the clock of divine timing strikes alignment, his heart cannot keep pretending that silence is strength. He's realizing that distance doesn't kill connection. It reveals who's truly bonded in the spirit. Angel says he's been seeing signs everywhere. Numbers like 222, 585, 1111, reminders from heaven that this love is spiritual, not situational. He's waking up at night, not from nightmares, but from revelation. Hearing your name in prayer, feeling your presence in his thoughts, he tried to move on, but nothing fits where you used to be. Because you were never replaceable, only divinely assigned. And soon he'll confess what his pride couldn't admit before, that he knew all along. You were the one. Heaven allowed separation not as punishment, but as purification. The silence wasn't rejection. It was divine training. He had to learn that love without truth collapses, that comfort without purpose deceives, that you don't run from what's divine, you return to it. Angel says, before it's too late, the confession will come. And it won't be through text or rumor, it will come face to face. Through eyes that finally see what heaven saw first. He'll say, I was scared. I thought I had more time. But I was wrong. He'll speak from a heart that's been broken open by divine correction. Heaven has been pressing him with conviction, and now he can't rest until he makes things right. The angels have been whispering to him in dreams. He's been shown flashes of your face when he prays. And what he thought was coincidence was actually heaven's reminder. This is your divine counterpart. Don't miss it again. The confession won't just be about love, it will be about truth. He'll tell you things you didn't know. He'll explain what happened when he disappeared. He'll admit what he feared most, that you would stop believing in him. But you didn't. Your prayers covered him. Your forgiveness protected him. And heaven recorded every tear you cried in secret. Angel says, heaven is now ready to redeem the time you both lost. This confession will be uncomfortable. It will shake your emotions. But it will also set you free, because the truth, even when it hurts, is still a healing instrument in God's hands. You've wondered why your heart couldn't fully move on. Why every time you met someone else, your spirit stayed silent. It's because the divine connection was never broken, just paused until both hearts were ready to tell the truth. Angel says, this confession is the bridge between what was and what will be. He's been praying words like, God, give me one more chance. Show me if she's still mine. And heaven answered, she never stopped being yours, but she now belongs to me first. Because God didn't bring this love to destroy your peace. He brought it to reveal his plan. And his plan was always restoration. Before the confession happens, heaven says to you, Be still. Don't chase. Don't question. Just stay aligned, because his words will find you when your heart is at peace, not when you're trying to prove something. Heaven says, you're about to witness the miracle of divine honesty. It will begin softly. Maybe a message that starts with, "Hey, I just wanted to say," but behind those words will be an ocean of emotion. He'll speak of regret, of lessons, of how he never stopped caring. He'll admit how he sabotaged something sacred because of confusion. And when he does, don't let pain speak louder than grace. You're not being called to revenge. You're being called to revelation. Because when heaven restores, it always does it through truth. Angel says he's been living with memories like open wounds. Every song reminds him. Every place echoes your laughter. And even his successes feel incomplete. He tried to fill the silence with distractions. But no matter what he achieved, the peace never stayed. Because peace only lives where purpose is fulfilled. And his purpose is tied to you. Before it's too late, he'll realize that silence costs more than truth. That pretending to be fine is spiritual exhaustion. That love doesn't disappear. It matures through divine timing. Heaven says, prepare your heart, not for revenge, but for restoration. Because when this confession comes, it will be followed by clarity, healing, and divine strategy. You will understand why it took so long, why certain things had to break before this moment. Why did God say, "Not yet," when you begged for now? It's because he wasn't preparing the connection, he was preparing the people. Angel says, before this year ends, truth will find its voice. Someone's confession will align everything that was confusing. He'll tell you what heaven already told him in secret, that you are his peace. That every time he tried to forget, heaven reminded him. The moment he left, his spirit knew it was wrong. He'll speak of signs he saw, moments when angels intervened, dreams that confirmed your name. And in that moment, your heart will remember this was never ordinary love. This was divine design. Angel says, heaven is rewriting the story. The chapter of silence is closing. The page of confession is opening. And once it's spoken, you'll feel something shift in your spirit, a deep knowing that what was once hidden is now revealed. Heaven says, don't rush to decide what happens next. Let peace be the proof. Let divine timing do its work, because this confession isn't the end. It's the unlocking. It's the moment destiny catches up to courage. He's going to say, I still love you. I never stopped. I just didn't know how to come back. And heaven will whisper, this time love will be covered by truth. You've been prepared for this. Your heart has been refined by waiting, purified by prayer, and protected by angels. The pain was not wasted. The